walking the dog. You live out in the country here in Pennsylvania or somewhere else in the country? Okay. So you live out in the country, and I mean, you're serious.
Yes.
You're like, there's no, you know, I gotta drive, you know, 15, 20, 50 minutes to a grocery store. You know, you're not like, okay, 35 minutes to a grocery store, but you liked it out there, farms, this and that. You're walking the dog, and this is on the road.
In a bag.
Odd, right? I mean, that's odd.
Very.
You know, I mean, even for me.
Well, I picked it up because I was out there in the farmland, the litter would lay in the field.
Right, the litter would lay in the field, you're like, I'm gonna go pick it up.
Recycling is what.
Well, you're cleaning up, right? You're gonna help your neighbors, they do the same for you, right? Okay, so you pick this up, it's in a bag. Your dog's like, why are you stopping? Right? And it's this.
Yes.
All right, this mat form is a form that you see usually about 1940. This operation, acid mat. See the color of the mat? Acidic. They don't have acid-free mats until 1983. So all of you have something framed before 1983, it's acidic. It's just the way it is. Okay? Now, here, what you have on the inside, though, is a Japanese woodblock print. Okay? It's woodblock. Not the same as a silk screen, it's a woodblock. Now, a woodblock print has a couple of characteristics or traits that we want to take a look at. For example, you want to make sure that the lines in a woodblock are in fact kind of like a coloring book where we have colors in the line. You want to make sure that the chalk mark, that's this, the narrative, tells the story of what's going on. Okay? So, not much going on, usually the narrative is smaller, fewer characters to tell the story. So, what you have here is a glued down piece. It was not cut. Everyone think, oh, that was cut down, that used to be bigger. It wasn't bigger. These are very typical in size. There's a standard size for these. So, Assad is a relatively well-known Japanese woodblock printer of the early part of the 20th century, so the early 1900s. This probably came back with someone, my guess would be, World War II, right, who brought it back after they served in the occupation, right? Now, it could also be they served in the occupation elsewhere, Vietnam, whatever it might have been. Value on your piece? Anywhere between $500 and $750, easily. Now, it's in good shape, but it's not going to stay in good shape if you keep it like that. The reason why it's been in good shape has to do with this little piece of cellophane or mylar. And it's probably mylar, which is combustible. If you're a smoker, you don't want the mylar near your cigarettes. But basically what I'd like to see you do is get it, don't divorce it from this back sheet, but divorce it from the front sheet. Or, if you don't want to do that, place a new mat on top of it and frame it. You're going to have to get rid of this piece of mylar once you get the new piece of glass on top of it. People want to like break everything apart. Let's break it apart and reframe it. You don't have to do that. Sometimes you can just sort of envelop it into the new acid-free materials and go from there. That's great. I mean, I don't know where else you've been walking around, but you know, you see a bag, pick up the litter.